Good morning, pupils. You're welcome once again to British Ivy School's e-learning platform. Today, I'll be taking you for our numeracy. We'll be dealing on the topic that says decimals. Okay, first of all, we'll look at the decimal of tens and hundreds. Remember, when I say 10, I refer to 10, and when I say 100, I refer to fractions that are in 100. Okay? So, fractions that are in tens, for example, 1 over 10. 1 over 10. We want to get the decimal of this fraction, 1 over 10. Now, to get fraction of numbers in 10, you simply move your decimal point once. You simply do what? Move your decimal point once. So this is 1 over 10. I'll move my decimal point this way. 1. So the answer becomes 0.1. That's simply your answer. Example number 2. 2 over 10. 2 over 10. I will move my decimal point once from my right to my left, and the answer becomes 0.2. The reason why I will move my decimal point once is because it is just 10. That is 10. 10, 10. Okay? Then I have the third example. 18 over 10. 18 over 10. I'll move my decimal point from my right once. Okay? It becomes 1.8. 1.8. Now, decimal of hundreds. I have 20 over 100. Using the example that I've given you previously, how many points? How many times will I move my decimal point? This is 100. That means I'll move my decimal point 2 times. From my right, 1, 2. So I have my answer as 0.20. Remember, the 0.20 is the same as 0.2. Okay, I have 40 over 100. 40 over 100. 2 zeros, I will move my decimal point 1, 2. It becomes 0.4. Okay, if I have, for example, 186 over 100. 186 over 100. And I want to move my decimal. I want to give my answer in decimal. I'll move my decimal point 1, 2. And my answer becomes 1.86. So the basis here is that you move your decimal point according to the number of zeros. Okay? You can even have a number like a fraction like 186 over 10,000. 186 over 10,000. This simply means that you move your decimal point 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Becomes 0. These empty places will be what? 0. 0.0186. Okay, let's look at the decimal of 1,000. I've written one example here. I've solved one example here. 60 over 1,000. I moved my decimal point from my right. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. You will find out that after the 6, there is no other number here. So I will do what? I will add 0. So it becomes 0.06. Let's solve this other one. I have 78 over 1,000. 78 over 1,000. My decimal point from my right, 1, 2, 3. 0. point, this empty place becomes 0. 0, 7, 8. 86 over 1000. 1, 2, 3. I do not have any number here, so I'll add 0. 0.086. Then lastly, in decimal of thousands, I have 190 over 1000. 1, 2, 3. My decimal point becomes 0.19. Alright. So, do remember that decimal of tens or hundreds or thousand or 10,000, you move your decimal point according to the number of zeros. According to the number of zeros from your right to your left. Is that okay? From your right to your left. And when you do not have any number in a particular space, you simply add your 0. As in the case of 78 over 1000, 86 over 1000. Very good. Let's look at the decimal of other fractions. I have here 1 over 2. In decimal of other fractions, I will draw the line of my long division. Now, my denominator, 2, should be on the outside. Then my numerator should be inside. Then I divide. 2 divides 1. It can't go, so I put my decimal point. 2, put my decimal point and add 0. 2 divides 10 will give me 5. 5 times 2 will give me 10. I'll subtract and get 0. So my answer is 0.5. Okay? Just simply follow my steps and you will get that correctly. Let's do example number 2. 4 divides 1. Remember, always remember that your denominator must be outside and your numerator inside. 4 divides 1, it can't go, so I put my decimal point at 0. 4 divides 10 will give me 2. The remainder, 4 times 2 times 4, 8. I subtract and get 2. Now, I've not gotten my final 0, so I'll continue to divide. 4 divides 2, it can't go, I'll add another 0. This time around, I'm not going to add any other decimal point. Once I put my decimal point here, I'll simply continue adding 0. 4 divides 20, I'll get 5. 5 times 4, 20. Then I subtract and get my final answer as 0. Okay? Then my answer becomes 0.25. Alright, let's have number 3. 4 divides 3. Can't go, the decimal point 0. 4 divides 30. I'll get 7. 7 times 4, 28. And the 2. 4 divides 4 divides 2, it can go. I put my 0. 4 divides 20, I'll get 5. 5 times 4, 20. 20, I subtract, and my final answer is 0. So once I get my final answer as 0, then I write out my answer 0.75. Alright? Okay, 5 over 6. 6 divides 5. Can go. Put my 0, put my point and add 0. 6 divides 50. Give me 8. It's a remainder. Okay? 8 times 6 will give me 48. Now subtract. 50 minus 48 is 2. Now because I've not gotten my final answer as 0, I'll add another 0. 6 divides 20. 6 divides 20 will give me 3 with a remainder. 3 times 6 is what? 18. 20 minus 18, 2. I'll add another 0. 6 divides 20, 3. 3 times 6, 18. I'll subtract and get 2. Now, if you continue like this, you'll find out that I'll keep getting 2, 2, 2. So my answer becomes, this 3 becomes a recurring figure. My final answer here becomes 0.83333333. So it's called what? A recurring decimal. It's called a recurring decimal. Alright? Now let's finally solve this one. 7 over 8. Add 0. Put my point and add 0. 7 into 8 divides 70. Will give me 8. 8 times 8, 64. 70 minus 64 will give me 6. 8 divides 6, it can't go, I'll add 0. 8 divides 60. 7. 7 times 8, 56. I'll subtract and get 4. 8 divides 4, it can't go, I'll add 0. 8 divides 40, 5. 5 times 8, 40. You can see now that I've gotten 40 minus 40. I've gotten my final answer here as 0. So my answer here becomes 0.875. Okay? So simply follow the steps for this decimal of other fractions, because I believe decimal of tens and thousands is not difficult. Okay? Decimal of other fractions. Follow the steps for solving long division and do well to repeat the video again and follow myself. I believe you get it correctly. Alright, I'll give you homework to do. Write the decimal of the following: 5 over 10, 2 over 5, 28 over 100, 2 over 3, and 3 over 8. Okay? Do well, stay safe. Bye.